warm welcome. You're watching Times Now. I'm Pratibha Chandran and we're joining you from right outside the Chief Minister's residence in Karnataka, the Kaveri residence, where currently the big meeting taking place between Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar. It's the all-important meeting because this comes after days of a power tussle within Karnataka. DK Shivkumar making it clear that his patience is wearing thin and that the High Command had told him that after 2.5 years, he would be the Chief Minister of Karnataka. So we're getting you the visuals from inside the meeting as well. Now remember, this meeting was mandated by the High Command. The High Command, after hours of bickering from both sides, the Chief Minister as well as the Deputy Chief Minister had dialed both the senior leaders of the Congress party and told them to dial it down by a notch and said that there is a lot of speculation in the media. There are elections that are coming up in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala next year. So put up a united front that this is not looking good for the Congress party. So the High Command had called both the leaders, told them put up a united front, after which we're told that Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar had a meeting and they decided to hold this breakfast meeting this morning. So he is in fact currently there. DK Shivkumar is currently there. We have my colleague Imran joining us on the broadcast with the details again from right outside the Chief Minister's residence. We're talking about what's happening in that meeting and what's expected next. Imran, what are you picking up from your sources, from the visuals? It looks like it's a meeting that's taking place just between DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah. No other leaders present there. What could happen in this meeting and what next? Could there be a press briefing? Could there be a meeting to Delhi? What are you picking up?
Well, yes, there is likely to be a joint press conference by both the leaders, CM and Deputy CM, after the meeting. It depends all on the outcome of the meeting. DK Shivkumar is also likely to travel to Delhi, is what we're getting to know from its sources. That if depends on the outcome of the meeting there, DK Shivkumar will also travel to Delhi, and after that there is a scheduled medical checkup of the Chief Minister, which he'll be traveling to. So that all it is there. We'll take parleys now going on. What we're getting to know from that. What we're getting to know from the CM inside is saying that as soon as DK Shivkumar reached, he both greeted each other, and the CM invited him to have a breakfast. And they went inside to have a breakfast, and after that they both asked everybody to go out, and they locked themselves in a room now to have that meeting, that crucial meeting which could decide the course of the future of not just the government but also the Congress political party in the state. If the both leaders don't come up with an amicable solution, the issue will be escalated to Delhi, and we have to see what happens in Delhi. And even if that outcome will be acceptable to DK Shivkumar or not, or to the Chief Minister, already the protests are gathering, the communities are gathering momentum over this issue. Both the Kuruba community and Ahinda community has threatened to have a violent protest if the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah is asked to step down as a Chief Minister, and they said that they will march to Delhi over this issue. We're seeing protests happening in Mysuru. We're also seeing prayers happening for DK Shivkumar. So not just here but across the state, the momentum is gathering over the CM chair issue.
Okay, all right. So, Imran, we're getting more breaking updates coming in, more details of what actually happened in this meeting. Like we mentioned, it looks like it was a very warm meeting between the two. They greeted each other despite the acrimony that has been playing out on social media. They greeted each other very warmly, and we're told that the two leaders asked the others to step out. So that's a big update. It means that it's only DK Shivkumar and Siddaramaiah who are part of the meeting. A heart-to-heart meeting taking place between the two leaders. The bigger question on whether this will actually solve any problems still continues, but we're told that it's only these two leaders who are part of the meeting, Imran.
Well, yes, absolutely. In fact, as soon as DK Shivkumar and came to CM's residence, both greeted each other with the customary Kannada saying Namaskara. It's sort of say hello in English, but also that after that the Chief Minister said, let's go for breakfast. The DK Shivkumar said, yes, let's go. And they had a breakfast, and after that they have asked everybody to move out. In fact, even the legal advisor Ponnanna has and others, both the CMs press secretaries were also asked to move out of the room, and now they both are alone in a room discussing about about the chief minister's chair issues concerned. DK Shivakumar is sticking to his gun, saying that what chief minister had promised, 2.5 years of governance, and the 2.5 years is over, he should step down. And whereas the chief minister said that there was no such claiming that the High Command will resolve this crisis, and Rahul Gandhi had asked him to continue, is what we're getting to know. In fact, yesterday Chief Minister also said, I will stick to my earlier stand. Whatever High Command will tell me, I'll follow that. So now we're likely to see, after the meeting, the both leaders addressing the press conference. But what will the outcome? We have to wait and see, because they're unlikely to say what happened behind those doors in the press conference. We'll get only a sneak peek or snippets of it. Likely to be the matter will go to High Command. Tomorrow the meeting is there with the High Command in Delhi, along with Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, AICC State in charge, Surjewala and KC Venugopal. KC is the one who had called both the leaders to the Twitter war is going on, and it is damaging the party and the state, and also there are 4 elections coming up, and to sit together and resolve the crisis between themselves before coming to Delhi. So that is what we're seeing. If it's unlikely any decision comes, then we'll see that both of leaders will have to travel to Delhi to sit in front of High Command to finally come to a sort of solution to this. It's not easy for High Command. In fact, if we give the Chief Minister to DK Shivakumar, then it will have to overhaul the entire system here in the state. They'll have a new cabinet which DK Shivakumar's, obviously that he will like to have more than 50% of the cabinet dominated by his followers and members. Then it means that the party president also needs to be changed, whether there'll be deputy CM or not deputy CM. Who will be the deputy CM? The caste and community arithmetic also needs to be seen. The region needs to be looked into. So all this is it's a big headache for the High Command right now, in the midst of 4 states going for elections, especially the crucial Kerala, Tamil Nadu and Assam, where the Congress has very high stakes, whereas West Bengal, it's mostly be Mamata, but they'll also be playing a part in that. So all this is a big challenge in front of High Command, especially for Rahul Gandhi.
Okay, all right. So, the meeting, finally it has to go to the High Command, of course. But what actually comes out in this meeting, the details of what is discussed, unlikely to come out, because as of now, it's just a meeting between Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar. It's only the 2 leaders who are having breakfast together. What will come out of this meeting is going to be interesting to see, because both the leaders are very clear on what they want. Siddaramaiah unwilling to give up his CM seat, and DK Shivakumar making it clear to the High Command that he wants to be the Chief Minister, that there is a 2.5-year term agreement that was made. We have, in fact, more details coming in. Not just the meeting, amid that, we also have other details coming in as well. We have a reaction coming in from G. Parmeshwara. He spoke about what happened, what could come out of this meeting. Listen in.
Somebody wants DK Shivakumar as Chief Minister, somebody wants Siddaramaiah ji to continue, and somebody wants me to be the Chief Minister, and somebody wants somebody else. So you cannot stop the aspirations of the people. So, if somebody protests, yes, that's it. It is up to the High Command. They take note of these developments and they'll resolve it. And whatever they want to do, it is their prerogative. Nothing, there is no compromise in that. So we are committed ideologically.
Okay, all right. So that was G. Parmeshwara's reaction. All eyes are going to be what happens in this meeting. It has been going on now for close to about 40 minutes. At 10 o'clock is when DK Shivakumar arrived at the Chief Minister's residence. It's 10:40 now, so about 35 minutes the meeting has been on. What are the 2 leaders talking about? Are they keeping on the table their demands to the High Command? It all started, remember, when Siddaramaiah visited the national capital. He wanted a change in the cabinet, so he wanted a cabinet reshuffle. That is when DK Shivakumar also started pointing out to the High Command that 2.5 years has now been completed, and the word that the High Command had given to him was that he could be the chief minister. Let's go across to my colleague Akanksha as well, joining us on the broadcast. Amid this meeting, Akanksha, we are told Siddaramaiah has also tweeted about it. What has he said?
Absolutely. In fact, we're learning that the Chief Minister of Karnataka, Siddaramaiah, has posted on social media, and we will be showing you that tweet in just some time. He has said, had breakfast with Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar this morning and had a brief conversation. So he has posted that photo of both of them having breakfast together and also meeting. The photo that Times Now has also accessed, and this is what he has posted on social media just a while back, saying that he had a brief conversation with the Deputy Chief Minister.
Okay, all right. So he says that a meeting has taken place. That's the update that has come in from Siddaramaiah. Imran is also live with us on the broadcast. And Imran, does this mean that the meeting has now ended? It's been about 35 minutes. In fact, we're seeing some movement as well right outside the Chief Minister's residence. So we could be looking at D.K. Shivkumar now exiting.
No, we're most probably inviting media inside now, so probably likely a meeting has ended. There will be, media will be invited for a joint press conference, like I earlier said. So they will likely to probably to address the media for for a joint press conference. What will the questions they'll field and they'll take. We have to wait and see. But right now, what we get into, the meeting is over. The media has been asked to line up near the CM's residence. So now the media is being allowed inside now. As you can see, the media is allowed inside now. So both leaders likely to address a press conference in a short while from now.
So Imran, I'll just come back to you. D.K. Shivkumar expected there any moment, but we are told he has also taken to social media. Akanksha, what has D.K. Shivkumar put out on social media?
Absolutely. Just a while back, D.K. Shivkumar, who's the Deputy Chief Minister, has posted on social media, met Chief Minister Siddaramaiah at Kaveri residence this morning for a breakfast meeting, a productive discussion on Karnataka's priority and the road ahead is what he has posted. Once again, posting that very photo on social media of him having that breakfast with the Chief Minister, saying, but very important to notice here that he has said that this is a very productive discussion on the Karnataka priorities and the road ahead. Pratibha.
Over now. Okay, all right. So D.K. Shivkumar could address the media. Let's go across to Imran, who's joining us outside the Chief Minister's residence. So Imran, will it be just D.K. Shivkumar or will the Chief Minister also be accompanying him?
Come inside the CM's residence.
Okay, all right. We'll go back to Imran in just a moment. We are told that D.K. Shivkumar will be addressing the media personnel waiting outside. So he may talk about what actually transpired in this meeting. What is he going to tell to the media? That's going to be very interesting to see, because remember, even when the breakfast meeting had been planned, Siddaramaiah, while taking to social media, had in fact said that the High Command has instructed us to have breakfast, so we're going to have breakfast together. So he has said that he's going to abide by whatever the High Command says. What is the decision that has been taken? What happened in that meeting between the two leaders? We are told that D.K. Shivkumar could address the media any moment now. He is just stepping out of the Chief Minister's residence. We'll try and get a word with him as well. If Imran is back with us, Imran, can you take us through what's happening? Is D.K. Shivkumar addressing the media shortly? And is it going to be only him, or will the Chief Minister be accompanying him?
No, what we're getting, the Chief Minister will be accompanying him, and along with D.K. Shivkumar. This is where we are right now, inside CM residence. As you saw you the visuals, the meeting is happening here, and where the security has been put up. And also, we see that, this is the media room where the press conference will be addressed by the both Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Ministers. And we see that, the meeting will happen here, where the meeting is going on between Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister. And after that, the meeting, they will both likely to address the press conference here, joint press conference here. But the media has been invited, and this is what I can show you visuals. is where we are inside CM residence now. As you can see, this is the CM's official residence, Kaveri, where the meeting is happening of the both senior leaders, and where it will decide the future course of action of not just the state and the government, but also the party, Congress party, and of the both leaders. Now, this meeting has come after the chief minister, the intervention of the High Command, demanding that both the chief minister and the deputy chief minister amicably resolve the issue crisis between themselves, and before coming to Delhi. Now, we saw earlier in the day meeting was supposed to start at 9:30, and it was started at 10. DK Shivakumar was late by half an hour, and immediately after they came, they both greeted each other and they went for having breakfast. Now, they both are locked up inside the meeting, and both the secretaries of the chief minister are both here. As you can see now, this is where we are inside CM residence now. In a short while from now, both CM and deputy chief minister are likely to address the press. Live.
Okay, all right. So DK Shivakumar is expected to address the media soon. Did he get what he actually wanted? What came out of this meeting? He's expected to talk about that. And the fact that he's speaking to the media, is this an indication that things have gone according to his plan? Will he be going to the national capital or not? Will the chief minister also be traveling to the national capital? When is that meeting with the High Command expected? Are we going to see a change in Karnataka or not? All of that will be clear shortly. We're told that DK Shivakumar will be addressing the media. He will be taking questions from the media as well, so he is likely to answer on what happened next. Until now, remember, DK Shivakumar has maintained that it is the High Command that will take the decision on what will happen next in Karnataka. He says that the chief minister is, and he calls him my chief minister. Every time he addresses Siddaramaiah, he says my chief minister is also going to abide by what the High Command said. So for now, both the leaders have said that they will abide by whatever decision is taken by the High Command in Delhi. Meanwhile, there are also meetings that are expected. The decision was deferred until Sonia Gandhi returns from Dubai. So she was said to be abroad. So after her return, a decision was to be taken by the High Command. But even before that, because the Congress party sensed that it was not looking good for the Congress party, that openly digs are being taken by the two top leaders of the state, the High Command asked the two leaders to meet for this breakfast meeting. And meeting has now already happened. But while the two leaders are putting up a united front, we've been seeing protests that have been breaking out time and again. The protesters saying that those who are backing Siddaramaiah saying he should be the chief minister. Those backing DK Shivakumar saying that he should be the chief minister of the state. So there is internal bickering that is going to continue even within the Congress party, because even late last evening, there were supporters of DK Shivakumar who arrived at his residence to extend their support. So there has been no change in the stance of either of the leaders. There have been a lot of speculations, remember, that there was an understanding of 2.5 years with Siddaramaiah serving as the CM for 2.5 years, after which DK Shivakumar could serve as the chief minister for 2.5 years. But sources indicating that this was largely a verbal agreement with DK Shivakumar and the High Command. Will that actually be followed or not? There have also been a lot of speculations that Siddaramaiah could continue as the chief minister until the next budget is presented, which means he will then have the record of being the longest serving chief minister of Karnataka, breaking the record currently held by Devaraj Aras. So Chief Minister Siddaramaiah will have legacy on his side. He will become the longest serving chief minister of Karnataka, while on the other hand, you'll have DK Shivakumar, who will still have not exactly the 2.5 years that was allegedly promised to him, but instead have the 2 years. And that sets the stage for the next tenure as well, going into the elections to have a new chief minister. But again, these are some of the indications that are coming in. There's no official statement that has come in from anyone within the Congress party on what could actually happen next. There is a lot for the Congress party to think about, especially considering there are polls expected in Tamil Nadu, in Kerala, as well as in Puducherry. In Kerala in particular, of high interest to the Gandhis. Remember, Rahul Gandhi has been an MP from there. We've had Priyanka Gandhi Vadra as well, who is currently an MP from there. So there are indications that this is one election that's extremely crucial for the Gandhis, which is why they will not want to take any chances. There shouldn't be any backlash. Imran is back with us, and Imran, we can see chairs now lined up. DK Shivakumar expected to arrive there shortly. What are you picking up from there? When will this press briefing start? Will Chief Minister also be there? Any indication of what happened in the meeting?
So, Chief, the meeting is still going on. What is you can see behind me is the visuals of where the Chief Minister's meeting is at. As you can see, the security guard all are there. This is the route where the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister will come. On the left is where the media will be briefed here about what happened in the meeting. This is where the meeting is at. We will only can understand that the entire exactly of the meeting, what happened inside the meeting won't be. They will tell us. They're likely to give a very common bite onto us to what happened, but what about the Chief Minister issue, the CM issue, we have to wait and see what they will likely to say, because this is where the meeting is happening. As you can see, both the secretaries and the of the Chief Minister also here. So everybody has been pushed out from the meeting, and only the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister are there inside the meeting. As you can see, security for the special, security for the Chief Minister there outside this room now where the meeting is happening, where after that both of them will come out and address the press. So we have to wait and for some time to get to understand what happened inside the meeting, whether they have got to an amicable solution or the matter will only precipitate. Whether right up both meeting will precipitate, and they will also likely to whether the meeting will be resolved here or they will have to go to Delhi for that. So all these speculations are there. This is an important, crucial meeting. For the past 8 months, this drama is happening inside Karnataka, where the Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar and his supporters have been demanding that there was agreement between Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister for 2.5 years. When the 2.5 years government was over in November, we saw the matter escalating, where the Deputy Chief Minister's supporters traveling to Delhi, first in batches, first 8 to 10 MLAs went. They tried to meet AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge. Kharge said that this is not the venue to meet, to go back to Karnataka. Then Kharge came to Karnataka, where Kharge said that there is nothing in his hands. He can be seen as partisan to this whole issue, and he asked this matter the High Command will discuss. And after that, the second round of meetings which happened, where the second round of MLAs traveled to Delhi to try to put up a pressure on High Command, saying that it's time for the High Command recognize the efforts put by D.K. Shivkumar and give him the appropriate position in both the party and the government. Now, after this, the Kharge said that the matter will go to High Command. The High Command was the issue. In between, there were also war of words in one particular tweet of D.K. Shivkumar about the word to be kept by the High Command and the leadership here. What we getting to know had angered the High Command, and DK also did some kind of damage control mode. But after that, now the High Command stepped in, saying that the war is escalating and the war is going to Twitter, so they do not want it to be escalated, and asked the both leaders to come to a amicable solution for it before coming to Delhi. And both KC Venugopal had called both the leaders yesterday. In fact, after the call came, Chief Minister came out exactly here where we are standing right now, addressed the back here. We'll get you more live updates from inside after a short break.
I'm Pratibha. The big story of the day is the big meeting that has taken place in Karnataka. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah meeting the Deputy Chief Minister D.K. Shivkumar. Shortly, in just a few moments from now, D.K. Shivkumar is also expected to address the media. He will be addressing the media on what happened in the breakfast meeting. A lot of suspense over what happened. Remember, as the two leaders met, they were very warm, greeted each other with a namaskara, and they spoke about, we're told, a meeting just with the two leaders, nobody else present in this meeting. The big question is, will now this fight for the crown reach the national capital? Is it now headed to Delhi? Before we go to what the Deputy Chief Minister has said in his presser that's expected to begin any moment now, listen in to what the Karnataka Home Minister G. Parmeshwara has said. My colleague Neha spoke to him, and here's what he said.
Yeah, check. Joining us right now, the Karnataka Home Minister, Dr. G. Parmeshwara. Sir, I have to ask you, sir, is the state of politics in the state as spicy as the breakfast that the Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister are having, sir, this morning? How do you see all of these developments? They were supposed to go to Delhi, is what was being said earlier, but now it seems that the High Command has asked them to meet amongst themselves.
Yes, if there is some solution here in Bangalore itself, it is really good. So we're all hoping that this so-called disturbances are going to be resolved. We are hoping that. I'm glad that the High Command has taken note of it and spoken to both of them. And if it is resolved here before the Assembly session, I think it will be good for the party and the government.
So I have to ask you, at a time like this, there have been a lot of chants that have come in, you know, whether you would call it from your followers or from your supporters or from community leaders, for you also to be made the Chief Minister. So how do you see this at this time of the political crisis in the state?
See, different people have different aspirations. Somebody wants Shivakumar to be the Chief Minister, somebody wants Siddaramaiah to continue, and somebody wants Dr. Parmeshwar as the Chief Minister, and somebody also wants somebody else. So the aspirations are different. Different people have different aspirations. How can I say don't do that, don't, your aspirations are not right or wrong? I cannot sit on a judgment. So it is up to them. But overall is Congress party has to survive and serve the people, to continue their ideology. That is the basics. So I think High Command has taken note of it. We all respect the High Command. Whatever decisions they take, we all respect that. I have been saying, many leaders have been saying, and all of us feel that High Command, should take note of this and resolve this. And now that they have taken note and directed the leaders, hopefully this will get resolved.
So senior Congress leader Mr. Veerappa Moily yesterday, made a statement that this should have been foreseen by the High Command. This, could have been avoided, sir, because the Congress party came to power in Karnataka with a thumping majority. But now, such a problem that's arisen could have been avoided, is what he said, sir.
No, he is a very senior leader of our party in the country, and whatever observations, it is his opinion. How can I make a comment on that?
My last question to you, sir, a response to what the opposition has been saying, that, the government's focus has shifted entirely, sir, from development. They're now talking about calling for a no-confidence motion. They're saying that, that there's no confidence left in the Chief Minister. So how do you see all of these developments?
I don't think they're right. All the programs are going on. We have been taking decisions in the cabinet, and those decisions are being implemented. And there is no such a thing called the entire developmental work is stopped. It's wrong on them to say that. But as an opposition, yes, they have to, comment on the government. If they want to move, confidence motion, let them do so. We will see. We will face it on the floor of the House.
So you're hopeful a resolution would be found in Bengaluru, sir?
I'm hoping.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for speaking to Times Now, sir. Well, of course, that there was the Karnataka Home Minister, Dr. G. Parmeshwara, quite a senior Congress leader himself. Of course, remember, he had earlier said that he was also in the race to be the Chief Minister. Jokingly, he of course said that. We'll really have to wait and see what comes out. A lot of important political developments lined up in Karnataka through the day.
Okay, so there you heard the Karnataka Home Minister, another senior leader of the party, G. Parmeshwara, talking about the developments in Karnataka. What's going to happen next? We're currently inside the Chief Minister's residence. This is where the meeting took place between the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister. In just moments from now, there is a briefing as well that is expected. And my colleague Imran is joining us live from where this briefing will be taking place shortly. And Imran, a lot of suspense, a very anxious wait to find out what actually happened in this meeting. And we're told that the leaders could address the media shortly and could answer these questions, and the suspense around what actually happened in that breakfast meeting. Okay, all right. We'll go back to my colleague Imran in just a moment. But the press briefing is expected shortly, but let's tell you what has happened until now. Remember, it started with a lot of political potshots that the leaders were taking on social media. You had DK Shivakumar, who seemed to be hinting to the High Command that you should keep your word. Siddaramaiah had also responded saying it's not about word or promise, it's about serving the people of the state. So it seemed like it was an all-out war that was breaking out between the two leaders, after which the High Command intervened and asked the two leaders to put up a united front. So this morning, the meeting was scheduled for 9:30 a.m. DK Shivkumar arrived at the Chief Minister's residence, where I'm reporting from. In fact, we are right outside the Kaveri residence of the Chief Minister. This is where the meeting took place. And after this meeting, which lasted for about 35 minutes, now the press briefing is expected any moment now. Let's talk about what actually happened in this meeting. The two top leaders, again both contenders for the CM post, met. They held this meeting after days of their supporters going to the national capital, making a case for them to become the Chief Minister. Remember, the backers of the DK Shivkumar, of the Deputy Chief Minister, were in Delhi. Amid this acrimony, the breakfast meeting was held today, and the optics showed that the Congress party is united. The two leaders greeted each other with smiles. They had breakfast together. It was just the two leaders who were part of this meeting. But the larger question on whether this actually means that the problem has been solved, because the problem is not one that can be solved just over breakfast, isn't it? We have my colleagues Imran and Neha joining us on the broadcast with the details. Imran is also live with us, and we also have Amita, who's joining us with the details of what has been said on social media. And Amita, you know, on social media is where we saw a lot of the bitter fight playing out. And now on social media, again, a show of unity also being put up. What's the latest?
That's the point that has been put up as far as statements on both of the leaders there. Whether we speak of Siddaramaiah and of DK Shivkumar, so let's put out those statements. Immediately, as we have seen, when the meeting began, when the breakfast meeting began, it's been, a little over an hour now. So statements coming in on the official media handle, Siddaramaiah saying that I had breakfast with Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivkumar this morning and a brief conversation. That's it. One line, one sentence that is now coming in from the Chief Minister. Let's put out what DK Shivkumar has now had to say. He said that met the Honorable CM Shri Siddaramaiah at Kaveri residence this morning for a breakfast meeting, a productive discussion on Karnataka's priorities and the road ahead. So something more than that, other than that one-line cryptic sentence that has been, given by Siddaramaiah. He says that setting Karnataka's priorities is something that has been discussed in this brief discussion. So, Pratibha, not really much coming out of it, but productive discussion, thinking about Karnataka's future and the priorities that is now being said by both of these leaders, Pratibha. So this seems to be the very outcome there. Remains to be seen what is being said by both of the leaders when they come out.
Okay, we also have Mr. D.S. Arun, senior journalist and political analyst, joining us on the broadcast. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Arun. You know, a lot has been made of what has been happening in Karnataka. Today, what the Congress party intended to do was to put up a very united front to say that, look, our two leaders are together. There is no acrimony whatsoever. All is well within Karnataka Congress. But is it an issue that can actually be solved over breakfast? What did you make of the visuals that came out of this breakfast meeting, and what do you think will happen next?
Well, this is a good development. Whatever is the outcome, that's different. But at least the two leaders getting together and talking, discussing within themselves is a good development. But then ultimately the final decision has to be taken by the High Command. I'm sure there will be a couple of more meetings in Delhi, and that will decide the final outcome. But at least the two leaders, yesterday there was a sort of a Twitter war. And instead of that, they met together and held a discussion. At least I feel that's a good development. But we need to look forward for at least a couple of more meetings with the High Command leaders to know that what will be the future course of action.
Okay, all right. In fact, very interesting developments. Chief Minister and DK Shivkumar now going to address the media shortly. So, this is the press briefing that will be watched very, very closely. The two leaders are here, right outside the residence after that meeting. They will be addressing the media, again, putting up a united front. You saw the pictures from this breakfast meeting as well. Both of them greeting each other very warmly. Imran is also with us. And Imran, so the two leaders have now arrived there for the press briefing. Let's cut across.
How was the breakfast, sir? How was the breakfast? Please maintain the silence. ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಹಲೋ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಬೇಕಂತ.
ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ನಾನು ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಉಪಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು
breakfast was nice.
ಹೊನ್ನಣ್ಣ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರು.
Me and the Deputy Chief Minister
ಜನರು ಕೂಡ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾಗಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದು ಅಲ್ಲೇನು ಮಾತಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ.
took part in the breakfast meeting.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ತಿನ್ನೋದು. ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ.
The only discussion that was held there was about the breakfast.
ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ರು. ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಅನ್ನ
D.K. Shivkumar had come to my house today.
ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ನವರು ವೇಣುಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಅವರು ಮೊನ್ನೆನೇ ಪೊನ್ನಣ್ಣನಿಗೆ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
We had breakfast together.
ಮೊನ್ನೆನೇ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
K.C. Venugopal from the High Command had called Mr.
ಡಿ.ಕೆ.
Ponnanna.
ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರನ್ನ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕರೀರಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ
He even asked me to call D.K. Shivkumar for breakfast.
ಡಿ.ಕೆ.ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಫೋನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಆಸ್ ಎ ಮ್ಯಾಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ನಮ್ಮನೆಗೆ ಬರ್ರಿ ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಕರೆದ್ರು.
As a matter of fact, D.K. Shivkumar had asked me to come to his house for breakfast.
ಮುಂಚಿತವಾಗಿ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಕರೀರಿ ಅಂತ. ಅದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮನೇಲೆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಆಗಿದೆ.
But I denied and I told him that I was categorically asked to call him to my house for breakfast.
ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ದಿನ ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋಣ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಸೊ ಈ ಉಭಯ ಕುಶಲೋಪರಿ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಇವತ್ತು ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ ಉದ್ದೇಶ ಅನಗತ್ಯವಾಗಿ
ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ.
ಕೆಲವು ಗೊಂದಲಗಳು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ಇತ್ತೀಚಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ಗೊಂದಲಗಳು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾವೆ. ನಾವು ಇಬ್ಬರೇ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು
For almost the past 1 month now, some confusion and chaos seems to have been created.
28ರ ಚುನಾವಣೆ
Breakfast meeting was held owing to some issues and disturbances for the past month or so.
ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಷನ್ ಚುನಾವಣೆ,
The 2028 elections are very important for us.
ಗ್ರಾಮ ಪಂಚಾಯತ್ ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಇವು ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯ.
ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋಣ.
ಅದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ ಕೂಡ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. 28ರ ಚುನಾವಣೆಯಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಧಿಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ತರಬೇಕು ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಾವಿಬ್ರು ಡಿ.ಕೆ. ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು, ನಾನು ಹೇಗೆ
Gram Panchayat elections are extremely important for us. To bring the Congress to power is important for both of us.
ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದೆನೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ.
We have decided that we would continue to go together, putting up a united front.
ಕುಮಾರ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಯಾವುದೇ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ.
We do not have any differences between us.
ಇವತ್ತಿನವರೆಗೂ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮುಂದೇನೂ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ.
There will not be any differences either going forward.
ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿ 8ನೇ ತಾರೀಕಿನಿಂದ ಶುರುವಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಚಳಿಗಾಲದ ಅಧಿವೇಶನ ಬೆಳಗಾವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
The winter session of the assembly will be starting in December.
ವಿರೋಧ ಪಕ್ಷದವರನ್ನ ಬಹಳ ಸಮರ್ಥವಾಗಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ ಎದುರಿಸಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಮುಂದೇನೂ ಕೂಡ ಎದುರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ.
We would have to continue to face the opposition over there at the assembly session, whether it is BJP or the JDS.
ಸುಳ್ಳುಗಳನ್ನ, ಆರೋಪಗಳನ್ನ, ಸುಳ್ಳು ಅಪವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಬಿಜೆಪಿಯವರ ಚಾಳಿ, ಜೆಡಿಎಸ್ನವರ ಚಾಳಿ.
It is the BJP's practice to spread misinformation, lies and create confusion.
ನಮ್ಮ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಎದುರಿಸ್ತದೆ. ನಾನು DCM ಇಬ್ರು ಕೂಡ, DK ಶಿವಕುಮಾರ್ ಇಬ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಇವರನ್ನ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಸಮರ್ಥವಾಗಿ ಎದುರಿಸ್ತೇವೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂತ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಟಜಿ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು.
DK Shivakumar and I will take on the assembly, putting up a strong united front. We would take on the opposition in the assembly.
ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ಪತ್ರಿಕೆಗಳಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ,
The two of us have sat down and charted out a strategy together.
ಮೂವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇದು ಇಂಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ನಾವು 142 ಜನ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು.
They have claimed that they would move a no confidence motion. It is impossible.
4 ಜನ ಮಾತ್ರ.
They are just 64 in number.
ಎಷ್ಟು 17 ಅವರಿಬ್ರು ಸೇರಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ
We are
84
142.
ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, 82 ಆಗ್ಬೋದು ಹೊರತು ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಅದು ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಫುಟೈಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್ ಅಂತ ನನಗನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ.
It is a futile exercise that the BJP and JDS are
ಏನೇ
indulging in.
ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಏನೇ ಆರೋಪಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ, ಸುಳ್ಳು ಆರೋಪಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಅವೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಸಮರ್ಥವಾಗಿ
Whatever false allegations they make in the assembly,
ಬಹಳ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ನಾವಿಬ್ರು
we will face them putting up a united front.
ಕೇಳೋದು. ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ನವರು ಏನ್
We will
ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ,
both listen to exactly what the High Command asks us to do.
ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ನವರು ಬಹುಶಃ ಈಗ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಇಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಈ ಗೊಂದಲಗಳೇನಿದಾವೆ ಇದನ್ನು ತಿಳಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
The High Command has asked us to resolve all of these
ಯಾವುದೇ ಗೊಂದಲ
differences that have surfaced.
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೂಲಕ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಈಗಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ,
Owing to the winter assembly sessions that's going to be beginning in December.
ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಗೊಂದಲಗಳು.
ಮೀಡಿಯಾನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು.
There will not be any issues from tomorrow. All of the issues right now is just a mere creation.
ನೀನು ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಡಿಟರ್ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ದ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರ? ಕೇಳಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ MLA-ಗಳು ಹೇಳಗಂಟ್ ಕೇಳ್ರಿ. ನೀವು ದಿ ಶೋಸ್ some of the media reporters have created
There will
confusion.
be no confusion from tomorrow.
ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. ನೀವು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ, ನನಗಿರೋ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಪ್ರಕಾರ MLA-ಗಳು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. MLA-ಗಳು ಈಗ MLA-ಗಳು ಕೆಲವರು ಮಂತ್ರಿ ನಾನು ರೀಸಫಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಹೋಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಕೇಂದ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗಿರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಮೀನ್ that they are against
given the cabinet reshuffle that is likely on the cards.
They are not against this either. ಹೌದು, ಕೆಲವರೆಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ಇವನು
It does not mean that they are against the leadership.
ಕೆಲವರೆಲ್ಲ ಬಂದು ನನ್ನ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನಾವು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು ಇದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Many have come and spoken to me after returning from Delhi.
ನಾವು ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಏನ್ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ, ಏನ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ, ಏನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ, ಆ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು
All in all, we would abide by the direction of the High Command.
What between DK Shivkumar and myself we have decided.
ಸರ್, ನೀವಿಬ್ಬರು ಚರ್ಚಿಸಿ
This is what DK Shivkumar and I have collectively decided.
ನೀವಿಬ್ಬರು ಚರ್ಚಿಸಿ ಅಮಿಕಬಲ್ ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು ಇದುವರೆಗೆ.
ಯಾರು ನೀವೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿರೋದು?
ನಾವೇಂಗ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ ಸರ್, ಇಷ್ಟು ಶುರುವಾಗಿದ್ದು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಡಿಸಿಎಂ ನಡುವೆ ನಮಗೇನು ಸಂಬಂಧ ಸರ್ ಅದು?
ನಾವಿಬ್ಬರೇ ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದೇ ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್, ಇಬ್ರು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದೇ ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಇವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ದ ಕೇಳದೆ ಸೆಟಲ್ಮೆಂಟ್.
That we've agreed upon is to listen to what the High Command asks of us.
ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ತಳೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳೇ, ಎಲ್ಲ ನನ್ನ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮದ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಸಹಕಾರದಿಂದ ಈ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್
Shivkumar now beginning to address the press.
ಜನರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾತು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಆ ಮಾತಿನಂತೆ ನಾವು ನಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಜನರ ಸೇವೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಜನತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಪಾರವಾದಂತಹ ವಿಶ್ವಾಸ, ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಮಗೆ ಸಹಕಾರವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟುಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರ ಆಸೆ, ಆಕಾಂಕ್ಷೆ, ಆಶೋತ್ತರಗಳನ್ನು ಈಡೇರಿಸಬೇಕು, ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ. ಆ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ
for the past 2.5 years
ಅಧಿಕಾರಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯನವರ ನೇತೃತ್ವದಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ರಚನೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹಿಂದೆ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಅವರು ಏನು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಇವತ್ತು ನಾವು ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಈಗ 8ನೇ ತಾರೀಕು ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ.
We have been following what the High Command has asked of us for the past 2.5 years now.
ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮದೇ ಆದಂಥ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ರೂಪ ಕೂಡ ವಿರೋಧ ಪಕ್ಷದವರಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ರಾಜಕೀಯವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮಿಬ್ಬರದು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದೇ ತೀರ್ಮಾನ. ಪಕ್ಷದ ವರಿಷ್ಠರು, ನಮ್ಮ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಹಿಂದೆನೂ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೂ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾವು ತೀರ್ಮಾನ ನಮ್ದು.
We are together. We have always been together in the past as well, and the decision that we have arrived upon is that we would stick with what the High Command has asked us to abide by.
ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅವ್ರ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲೂ ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಡಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಇವತ್ತು ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನನಗೆ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆಯೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ದು ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಗುಂಪು, ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಗುಂಪು. ಚೀಫ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ನಾನು ಅವತ್ತು ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯನವರು 3 ತಿಂಗಳು, ನನ್ನ 4 ತಿಂಗಳು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿನ ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಡಿಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಶಬ್ದ ಅವತ್ತು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಇವತ್ತು ಕೂಡ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ವೆರಿ ಫರ್ಮ್. ಸೊ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಸೇರಿ ನಾವು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಪಕ್ಷದ ವರಿಷ್ಠರು, ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ ಆ ರೀತಿ ನಾವಿಬ್ಬರೂ ಸೇರಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗುವಂಥ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ. ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಬ್ಬ ಶಾಸಕನ್ನ ಎಷ್ಟು ಶಕ್ತಿಶಾಲಿಯಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಬೇಕೋ, ಪಕ್ಷನ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಶಕ್ತಿಶಾಲಿಯಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಸಬೇಕು, ಅದು ನಮ್ಮಿಬ್ಬರ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ. ಆ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಮುಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಸರ್ಕಾರನ 28ಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವೇ ತರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅನೇಕ
For creating any kind of camp, the only camp that we have is the Congress camp.
ಏನು ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ತಮಗೆ ಸಂದೇಶವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಆ ಸಂದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ, ಆ ಮಾತಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಕೂಡ ಸಹಮತವನ್ನು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಪಡಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಟುಡೇ ಒನ್ ಮಿನಿಟ್ ಹೇಳಿ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಕೇಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಈಗ ಕರೆದಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕೇಳಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್. Today I am very happy that all of you have come for our press conference. Today myself and the Honorable Chief Minister, we had a breakfast meeting, and Mr. CM is also going to come for a lunch or dinner within next few days to my residence. We all have joined together, we have worked together. The party, as the entire workers of the state, have jointly supported us, and the people of Karnataka has blessed us with a massive mandate. Whatever promises we have given to the people of Karnataka, it is our bound duty to deliver everything. The promises, whatever we had given to them, we have delivered. At the same time, we are fortunate with all your cooperation and all the legislation's cooperation. We are giving a government with a good governance. We will continue to do so. Today we discussed the strategy of 28. We discussed the strategy of 8 assembly session which is going to be held. How to tackle the opposition party. We will do it. Whatever they do politics, they may try to create a lot of issues. We are ready to answer to them. As far as political issues is concerned, the leadership issue is concerned, we go by my party high command. Whatever my party high command tells, it is our decision. We have been a loyal soldiers of the party. At topmost, we all are the basic party workers to keep our party regime very high. We know the party is in difficult stage in our country, but still we have confidence. Karnataka will take a major role, repeat in 28, and will take forward in 29. Again, under the leadership of Mallikarjun Kharge ji and Rahul ji, we are confident that we will come back and we will support 29 to bring them back to power. That is our commitment. We have taken an oath, we will do that, and we will deliver for the people of Karnataka. ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇರ್ರಿ, ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ. ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ರು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನನಗಿರೋದು ಒಂದು ಬಾಯಿ, ಎರಡು ಕಿವಿ. See, if the party wants us to go, definitely we will go. But have some issues. Nanu Siddaramayyanoru matadidivi. We both have spoken. There are major issues which the parliament members has to take up in this session, because they are not supporting us either on the sugar cane or on Mekkejoda, whatever is there, maize issue and various other program. Whatever they had promised, they are not committing to help the state, which we are bound to get the support from the central government. Other day, the Honorable Chief Minister met the Prime Minister also, has given a representation. Yesterday, Mr. Dinesh also has requested the Prime Minister on this issue. So we are going to ask our parliament members, don't waste your time. You are not helping the state government. You will have to go collectively. If you are interested in the interest of state, let us all join to go. And I could see that many of the central ministers were telling that we will be a part of the delegation. I will go. Fortunately, justice has been flown from the seat of justice. As far as Mekkejoda is concerned, we are very proud that we have got a good verdict, and the ball lies with the central government now. The CWA has to give a decision on that issue. So we are planning to submit a detailed project report, revise the project report. Connected to that, they have to support us on irrigation. They have to support us on all other activities, whatever there. Lot of financial sectors are due. Karnataka is a state, a very important state in the country, where India can be seen through Karnataka and Bangalore. This is the state what we are going to do. We will deliver. So we might have to go to Delhi to apprise to the parliament members. So, 1 minute. If you are urgent, you can please. So as far as the no confidence motion is concerned, let them do, because they need some time for the discussion. They will not get the time. They are also politicians. They feel that they can't discuss much. If no confidence motion is there, they can go elaborately. There will be no time for that. But let them take no confidence motion, or let them go any adjournment motion, or let them do whatever they want. As an opposition leader, opposition party, they are bound to take any route they want. As a ruling party, we are there. They are there to oppose us. We are there to give them the answer to the, not only to them, to the entire state and the country. We are capable of running the assembly and the government. We will do it.
ನಿಮ್ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು ಕೇಳ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ.
Unity will continue, sir.
The unity will continue. We are together. Myself and the President of the KPCC and Deputy Chief Minister, Mr. D.K. Shivakumar, and myself are single. We are in the. You are united. You are united, and there is no differences between D.K. Shivakumar and myself.
ನೀವಿಬ್ರು ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಭಿನ್ನಾಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಒಪ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ ಶಾಸಕರುಗಳು ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಚಿವರುಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಇದೇ ರೀತಿ
ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಯಾರು ಕೂಡ ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ಇಲ್ಲ. Listen to me. See, the High Command, whatever decision it takes, both of us will obey.
ಸರ್ ಡಿಕೆ ಸರ್ ಡಿಕೆ ಸರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮಾತಿನ ಚರ್ಚೆಗೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕಂಡುಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಸಿಎಂ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸರ್. ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮಾತಿನ ಚರ್ಚೆಗೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ
ಏನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮಾತು? ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮಾತಿನಂತೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, go together.
Sir, can you clarify if the 2.5 years agreement is there or not?
No, whatever High Command tells.
So, is there agreement? So, agreement is there 2.5 years or not?
ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೆಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಉತ್ತರ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ. Whatever High Command tells, you will obey.
Sir, at least,
You understood it or not?
No, I agree.
This is my reply to your question.
Sir, status quo till assembly
ಯಥಾಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್. ಯಥಾಸ್ಥಿತಿ.
See, we go together. There are no differences between me and D.K. Shivakumar. We face the election, assembly. We have worked out a strategy how to face the BJP and JDS. And you will face it.
ವಚನ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
I don't know. They are telling that no confidence motion will be moved. It will also face it. Or adjournment motion, if they want to bring, whatever discussions they ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನ
ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮೀಟಿಂಗ್ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸರ್.
ಮಾಡಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್ ಸೇರಿದ್ರಿಂದ ಯು ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಹೈಕಮಾಂಡ್.
ಸರ್ ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ ಸರ್ ಡೆಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್?
All right, so that press briefing, that show of unity now concludes. Both Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivakumar addressing the media. And let's talk about the key takeaways from this press briefing. This came after about 35 minutes of a breakfast meeting that the two leaders had together. And they came out and perhaps did what the High Command wanted to do, which is put up a united front. Both the leaders addressing the media together, both saying all is well, and in fact also blaming the media, going on to say that this is a media creation. rift, similar to what Randeep Surjewala, the leader from Karnataka, the in charge from Karnataka for the Congress party, had said that this is all the doing of the BJP and the media. So similar sentiment being echoed by the Chief Minister and DK Shivkumar, after which, of course, the media did also question them, saying there are leaders from your party who have gone to the national capital. So the press briefing has just ended, and now the two leaders are headed towards Kaveri again. We're reporting, in fact, from Kaveri, the Chief Minister's official residence, where the breakfast meeting took place. Senior journalist R. Rajagopalan joins us on the broadcast. Mr. Rajagopalan, you know, this was a script that was perhaps written by the High Command, put up a united front, and that's what we're seeing. The two leaders, all smiles, addressing the media and saying we are fighting for the cause of the farmers. Our focus is going to be fighting together. But does it actually belie what the actual situation in Karnataka is? Has this breakfast meeting actually resolved the power tussle in Karnataka?
Pratibha, you know the Karnataka politics very well. I have been following it. Many of the issues are, created by two groups. There are two groups still continuing. The breakfast meeting is a big flop. The breakfast meeting is a failure, because they say it's only a temporary truce. Suddenly they got up, they did not continue for further questioning. Whether cabinet reshuffle is there or not, we do not know. 2.5 years issue still continues. Only quick fix, that is a temporary Fevicol. My point is, the blame game on Narendra Modi has started. They worked out a strategy on no confidence motion. Both the Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister said they postponed the event, and they may come to Delhi or whatever that. One thing is, at the national level, Pratibha, I can tell you, now the members of Parliament of Karnataka are going to raise the issues in Parliament. That means Rahul Gandhi's vote chori is gone flop. Therefore, they won't be blockading the Parliament. These are all certain things come out. Now they've taken it to the MPs. We talk about the MLAs. But now they are putting the blame on MPs. So the meeting between Mr. Siddaramaiah and Mr. Shivakumar is only temporary. Shivakumar also said in 1 or 2 days they will have a lunch at Chief Minister's residence. That means the meeting is a flop. They have not come to any understanding. That is what I can understand it, Pratibha.
But Rajagopalan sir, good morning. How
Good
do you
morning.
believe that this, truce is going to last, sir? Are you going to make any prediction to that effect? Because multiple times both of the leaders have come together, said that last would be the final deciding factor, would be the High Command, and same as being said today. So how long do you think this is going to last?
2 months, maximum 2 months. Mr. Siddaramaiah wants to go down in the history of having presented the 18th budget. So 18 is always dangerous for Mr. Shivakumar and also for Mr. Siddaramaiah. The temporary truce, though Mr. Rahul Gandhi has somehow given a hope to Shivakumar that you will be the next Chief Minister. Therefore, the BJP will also bring a no confidence motion. They will thrash it out. Issues are not being solved. The administration totally failed. For the last 2 months, 400 files are pending with Chief Minister's office. Therefore, policy paralysis is there. Why Rahul Gandhi is not understanding that? He is blaming it on others. Whereas Karnataka government, takatak bol rahe the Rahul Gandhi. What happened to that? Katakat.
Okay, so the Khatakat model in resolving the problem, will that come in or not? Because as of now, the High Command has not intervened. Like we mentioned, there is a sense of deja vu as well for the High Command. They've seen this happen, tussle between two strong leaders in a state, time and again, and every single time it has resulted in a senior leader of the Congress party exiting. Is it going to be any different this time around? Mr. Rajagopalan, request you to stay with us, sir. We also have Neha Hebbale on the broadcast with us. And Neha, very clearly, both the leaders, Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar, going on to say again that we will abide by whatever decision is taken by the High Command. Any word on whether DK Shivkumar, even after this meeting, after putting up this unity show, will he be headed to the national capital? Is he going to Delhi?
Well, understandably so, Pratibha. Well, before the assembly session in Karnataka, the Chief Minister and his deputy, or probably at least the deputy, in fact, would have to go to Delhi, would have to, in fact, visit the High Command, resolve this crisis that has, of course, with plaguing the Congress party in the state of Karnataka. Both the Chief Minister as well as the Deputy Chief Minister not shying away right now, of course, from saying that yes, there are some differences that need to be resolved, which will be done in due course of time. So we'll really, of course, have to wait and see, even as they've said that they're putting up a united front right now for the Gram Panchayat elections that are coming up for the 2028 elections as well. How much of course, this bonhomie that we're seeing right now between the CM and his deputy over this breakfast meeting, how much of this bonhomie, of course, really was for the cameras, and how much of it would we actually be seeing as far as the change of guard is concerned is something we'll find out in the coming days.
Okay, all right. So, in the coming days, as of now, a show of unity being put up. The meeting has taken place. It lasted for about 35 minutes. Only the two leaders, Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar, in attendance. I mean, it was a meeting between the two leaders, heart to heart. But again, as this rebellion will actually end or not? That is a bigger question, because remember, you have on one hand leaders from each side who are continuing to say that they want to see their leader as the Chief Minister. There are backers of Siddaramaiah who want him to continue for the entire tenure. You have the backers of DK Shivkumar who want him to become the Chief Minister. So that fight still continues on one hand, and while the two leaders may be putting up a united front, will it actually trickle down to the supporters or not? That will be interesting to see. And what happens with the other seers coming in as well? Let me just shift a little bit to this side. You can see the two leaders, DK Shivkumar waving to the media personnel there. He is all smiles, seem to be indicating that all is well, that there is nothing to worry. He is very happy with the outcome of the meeting. That is the indication that he seems to be giving. He's very happy with the outcome of the meeting. That is the indication that he seems to be giving. He's getting into his vehicle, of course, understandably being mobbed by the media personnel there wanting to get in a word from him, because in the press briefing, he did not want to speak. He said that I'm not taking questions from the media personnel. I've said what I want to. The High Command will take a decision. We will abide by that. So while they did put up a united front and continue to say that we are united, we are working for Karnataka, this is how we worked previously, this is how we will continue to work. You have on the...
Well, we tried DK Shivkumar. In fact, we tried, but he didn't speak.
Okay, so DK Shivkumar not speaking to the media here, but you can see him there leaving from the Chief Minister's residence, and he waved to the cameras. He seemed to be smiling, and he seemed to be suggesting that all is well. There's no reason to worry. He is very happy with the outcome of this meeting. But is that the truth? Now look at him here, not taking any questions from the media. That's very unlike DK Shivkumar. He doesn't usually do that. He usually makes it a point to speak to the media, even if it is to say that yes, I'm going to this meeting, let's see what happens. He usually speaks to the media, not taking any questions, and he just left from the residence. Let's look at the timeline as well. He arrived here at the Chief Minister's residence. We are in fact inside Kaveri. This is the Chief Minister's official residence. And let me just show around, what is happening here. A lot of media personnel present. The Chief Minister had scheduled the meeting for 9:30 a.m. mandated by the High Command. And these are not our words. Chief Minister Siddaramaiah himself had taken to social media to say that the High Command has asked me to have a breakfast meeting with DK Shivkumar, so we will be meeting. That was the message that came in from him last evening. So it was the High Command who said that the optics are not working for the Congress party, put up a united front. 9:30 is when the meeting was scheduled, and at about 10 a.m. you saw the Deputy Chief Minister heading. So police personnel again clearing the area, they opened it up to the media with a very clear intention, which was to put up a united front. It could have been a closed-door meeting, but that's not what it was. The Congress party, the leaders from the party, in fact, released these pictures from inside this meeting showing that these two leaders are united. So it was a meeting that was intended to show this unity between the two leaders, and the media personnel were called in for this press briefing where the two leaders also made the points that they wanted to make, which was to show a united front front and going on to say that we are united. Both Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar going on to say that we are united. There's nothing to worry about. Now that the press briefing has ended, the bigger question and the real story actually begins here. What is going to happen next? Are we going to see DK Shivkumar or his supporters actually going to the national capital? That's the bigger question, because as of now, DK Shivkumar said that I'm happy with the outcome of the meeting. It was a meeting to discuss what will happen next in Karnataka, but very clearly that was not the story, and the Chief Minister was also looking at what could happen next. So now what we need to look at is whether there will be any more developments or not. Akashdeep Muni, political analyst, joins us on the broadcast. And Mr. Akashdeep Muni, you know, the visuals show a lot of unity, a lot of smiles, a lot of waving to the cameras, the two leaders together. They made a show out of this unity. But is that the actual story, or does it belie the actual fight for power that's playing out in Karnataka?
See, now all the speculations and all the rumors regarding the spate between Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar should rest now, because both of them have come together in front of the cameras. They are together. The questions now they should be asked to BJP, which was earlier accusing the Congress and DK Shivkumar of corruption, but now recently they were fishing in troubled waters, asking DK Shivkumar to come their way, and then they were ready to accept him as the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Now this shows the high political mindset with who relegates the common man's needs to the background. It shows that BJP is just fishing in troubled waters.
They may be fishing in troubled waters, but the truth is that the troubled waters were there in the Congress party, which is why the BJP came in. But initially it started with a lot of denial from the Congress party as well. You had Randeep Surjewala right now as well, some leaders, including the Chief Minister, claiming that this is just a media hype, that there's nothing wrong. But it's, you know, you had the MLAs backing DK Shivkumar who actually went to the national capital. DK Shivkumar himself dropped these hints on social media. So is it really, you know, the doing of the BJP or a media hype? Or, you know, it is looking at the reality. You also mentioned that they were fishing in troubled waters, but the truth is that there were actually troubled waters in the Congress party.
You know that recently when Bharatiya Janata Party was in power in Karnataka, you have seen that how there are 3 chief ministers in 5 terms. There were two chief ministers in 5 terms. I have told in your programs many a times how BJP's national vice presidents and presidents have acknowledged that there is infighting in Karnataka, specifically in Bharatiya Janata Party. So it happens. And it happens in Bharatiya Janata Party. Now they want to relegate the same to Congress. But actually, by this press conference, everything is clear. They are together. They are working for the betterment of the people. And the High Command is also together. So there is no spate between Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar. Everything is cool. Everything is fine. They are going to fight the next election.
Let's look at what happens in the coming days. Okay, let's look at what happens in the coming days and coming hours. DK Shivkumar, last we knew, was scheduled to fly to the national capital. They were also waiting for Sonia Gandhi's return. But, you know, they did look at the High Command, both the leaders saying that it is the High Command that will decide the next course of action. We have a reaction coming in from the BJP as well. Let's listen in.
Today we saw Congress's breakup, and after breakup, breakfast pay makeup model. But nobody is buying this makeup model because everyone knows that the breakup has taken place. Today, Best Actor and Supporting Actor award should go to Mr. Siddaramaiah and Shivkumar, because they are saying nothing is wrong, everything is good, we are united, no confusion. Mr. Khadge has acknowledged that there is confusion, that there is an issue to be fixed, that there is medicine that needs to be administered, there is a problem. Mr. Parameshwar has said that even I am a contender in the race of CM. Mr. Siddaramaiah has said that the confusion should be sorted out by High Command. Mr. Shivkumar has said that there is a secret deal. So all in all, today the breakup, they tried to do the optics of breakfast to show that there is a makeup. But there is no makeup, there is complete breakdown. And in this break.
So that's what the BJP is saying, but we're going to be talking about what's happening within the Congress party. Has a report from this breakfast meeting been sent to the High Command? What happens next? Is there going to be any activity with the leaders going to the national capital or not? We keep you updated on that. Quick break now. We'll be right back.